No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas State's offense will start this game off with the football. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go for it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And the Bobcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. There he goes. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
stretched in a good spot here with second and short. The give out of the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bobcats. A great catch and run for 6. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Open field on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Swings it out to his running back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Dampier. Quick strike complete. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Longhorns are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wide open downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Mims. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell it you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
So now it's second and long. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
Now, and how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Moving out of the pocket. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
They're working that left side. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That is no good. But a flag is down on the field, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and kick up on a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Power ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on third down. They'll run the sneak for it. Scores on the sneak. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal. The last going downfield for the big play. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Looking for more room. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
And man, that didn't miss by much, but I do like the effort by the receiver. You can tell he's trying to get those toes in, trying to dance a little bit, but he couldn't get there. The ball was just a little bit too wide near the sideline.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will give them the lead.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Mims. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Under fire. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's the Spartans. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bobcats have this offense rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, no big surprise here in the 4th quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Just keep swinging it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking to pass, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
QB slice it. No gain on the play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came...
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas State Bobcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
On the set. Let's go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the tight end. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Mims. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sparks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to escape and get it himself. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Mims. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He'll set up to throw. Gets it to the back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown! They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You can tell this quarterback and these wide receivers are on the same page. Quick read, quick throw, quick success.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lewis. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
Second down.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Going to swing it on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Gets it out quickly. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bobcats will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's St. Clair. Throwing right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Sparks. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats. That's the way you finish a drive. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Come on, set.
Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
Let's go.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sparks. Touchdown, Texas State. Called that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the... So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Jackrabbit. Tuna. Logger. Gorilla.
To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. On the move at the 30. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Drop the football. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds an... One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Denton, Texas. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bobcats. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The offense changing the play. Gonna take a shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense lining up quickly.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. Under fire. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. It's complete. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Of 16. And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big... He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Got a man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
He's loose on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with it.
On the ready.
The RPO, it's complete. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
1st and goal, Texas State.
He might want another play. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep.
Ready up. Squirrel. 3:25. Ready.
He'll start this drive firing. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab on the big throw. Breaks away on the left. And they're going to score again. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He slings it deep to the left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only... The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. And the Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Iowa State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Lee. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bobcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He's going to run it inside the 25. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He wants it all. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down and you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. A third down try for the offense. Tight end now in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Johnson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Lee. Turning it on! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Townsend. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Iowa State! short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Works the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. To the air, it's St. Clair. He fires to the left side. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll move the tight end. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclone!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Mims. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
He's got it. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
21, Iowa State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be third and long. Motion from the back. On third down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Caught behind the line. it's Sparks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He's moving out of the pocket. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas State.
And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try to do it himself. Runs through a tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw it. Slides away. Shoots it to the left. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's the Sparks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. A shot toward the end zone. Makes a grab on the shot. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buck. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they